So what is a credit score? Okay, we know that it's a magic number, but what is it? Okay, we're going to talk about that and we're going to define it in today's training. Hey everyone, it's Mike Adams, and on this channel we empower individuals to achieve freedom through improved financial literacy. If you're new to the channel, make sure to click subscribe and click the bell so that way you get notified on any and all of our future content and trainings. So in today's video, guys, we're going to answer the question of what is a credit score? Okay, so we all know that this is a magic number, but what is it and what does that number actually represent? Now, and this is a fantastic question, and most people think that their credit score is indicative of their payment history, right? And again, if you've seen some of our other videos, we've talked about all the other factors that make up your credit score. We've talked about that. We talked about the different percentages. We talked about FICO versus Vantage. We'll link to some of those videos below. So what is your credit score, and what does that number actually mean? You see, most people think that it's a number that, the higher the score means that, that means that you pay your bills on time, which I guess indirectly it does. Obviously you want to be making those payments on time. That will lead to a higher score. That's true. But that's not necessarily what the number is indicative of. Many others think that it's indicative of your chances of default, okay, or the chance that you're not going to make a payment on something. And there's a partial truth to that. So what is your credit score and what does that number represent? Okay, so your credit score, okay, and bear in mind the difference between a credit score and a credit report. These are two different things, okay? Your credit report is a list of line items showing all of your various accounts and trade lines, lines of credit, and your activity, payment history, things like that with those creditors. So that's your report. Your credit score, okay, and I gotta watch my words because it's not your credit score, okay? A credit score is assigned to a specific credit report. So whenever they take that snapshot of your credit, whoever pulls your credit, they're taking a snapshot, and it's going to give that list of line items. That list of line items is going to go through what's called a scoring algorithm. Kind of like a FICO score is a scoring algorithm, which is going to grade that particular report. And so once the algorithm has graded your report, it's going to spit out a number. And simply put, the number represents the likelihood, okay, or the chance that you're going to go at least 90 days late over the next 24 months. Okay, so let me repeat that. Your credit score, okay, or the credit score that's assigned to your credit report. Okay, so let me clear that up. So let me say it again. The credit score that's assigned to your credit report is representative of basically the chance that you will go at least 90 days late over the next 2 years, okay? So it's not that you make your payments on time. It's not that, just that you're gonna default. And it's not that you're just gonna go 30 days late or miss a payment. It's, are you gonna go 90 days late over the next 24 months? And so if based on the algorithm, going through your report and scoring everything on your report, if it says, hey, this person has, very excellent payment history, okay, so they're making their payments on time. This person has very low credit utilization. They have a great age of file here. They've been using credit for a long time and, they don't have any inquiries. All that's going to give a great credit score saying, hey, the chance that John Smith is going to be 90 days late on a payment is pretty darn low. And based on that being low, it's going to result in a high credit score, okay? Now, let's say, inside of somebody's credit report, there's, now we've got a couple of, 60-day late payments here in the last 24 months. We've had a high credit utilization. Let's say we got 80% utilization ratio. Some of our cards are maxed out. And as well, we have a low, age of file, right? And maybe we've got 5 or 6 or 7 inquiries as well. All those things are going to factor in, and the algorithm is going to say, okay, well, based on all of these factors, the chance that they might go 90 days late in the next 24 months is actually a little bit higher. And because the chance of them, going late 90 days is a little bit higher, it's going to result in a lower score. So that's the answer, guys. Your credit score is simply a number that says, based on the credit report that I'm looking at, this individual's chance to go 90 days late in the next 24 months is either high or low. And again, your credit score will be the opposite of that result. So hopefully you guys found value in this training. And just remember, guys, a credit score is not your score, okay? A credit score is just assigned to the credit report that was pulled in that particular moment. So many people get bogged down and say, you know what? My credit score is, my credit's bad and my credit score is bad. You know what? It's not your credit score. It's your report's credit score. And you can take positive action to change the items and change, what is seen inside of your report. Getting rid of negative items, adding positive items, and taking, negative accounts and making them positive. Doing those things will change the score. So hopefully you guys found value in this training. If you did, make sure to give it a comment and give it a like below. I will see you guys in the next video.